What's going on, guys? And today I'm going to be showing you a little VC glitch or VC way to get even more VC anytime you play NBA 2K16. I do this as 2K is pretty hard this year to get VC in, so therefore I feel like this is probably the best way to get VC, whether it be for my player, my team, or any other game mode within the game. Previously, there have been glitches where you can simulate a game up until about 30 seconds left, and then every time you load it you get like 500 VC or something like that, but I have not found a way to do that in 2K16. This was back in 2K14, I believe. I used to do that a lot. However, let's just talk about this method. At the very beginning, you saw me simulate a game even though I could have played it. I do this as I feel it wastes time by me playing every single game in the season. Plus, when you simulate games, your guy still performs, and my guy's a 76 or so overall. And for some reason, he does very well, so this helps out with fans and getting me closer to certain accolades that give you VC as well. So anyways, what I do is you always try to simulate up until the day before your next off season. Therefore, or off, where you're not playing a game. So in that instance, you saw I had 2 games and an off day. So I'll simulate the first off day, play the second one, and then I'll have an off day to build a connection or do something that gives me some VC. This is because if you simulate through an off day, like right now I could exit, it will actually get rid of my off day and I just wasted even more time. So I do this instead where I try to foul out as quickly as possible in order to get the most VC as quickly as possible. I try to foul out because on offense you really can't get kicked out for doing dumb things. I mean, I commit a ton of turnovers when I play this seriously, and I still don't get taken out, but you get taken out pretty quickly. Once you get about 2 fouls, you're out for most of the first quarter. You can get 3 and 4 and you'll still be in there, but once you get to your 5th foul, they'll start taking you out. But by that time, if you're good enough at fouling, which is pretty funny to say, you should be done by halftime, which means you can simulate the whole second half and you're done. So right here, you're going to see me just start fouling like crazy. I don't foul pretty early on because I don't like running out of my way to draw fouls as I do right there. Because a lot of times they'll complete like a really crazy pass and it's going to deduct points from you. Or because I just feel like sometimes getting a higher teammate grade is better, because that is how you get more VC, is a better teammate grade, better things overall. So that's why in offense you see me try to get a lot of screens or a lot of assists, because assists give you, 6 VC, and then screens just help you with your teammate grade. Because if you get like a good screen, set screen for score, you're pretty much raising halfway up. So you're kind of negating the fact that you just lost VC for fouling someone or your teammate grade. And right here, why the hell is Matthew Dellavedova number 24 on the Lakers? This is some cheese right there. Anyways, as I continue on, this is the method I use to get the most VC possible. Of course, I'm a big spender in this game in terms of using my VC. I have not put a penny into this game. The one time I ever purchased VC was on my PS4 when I first got it. They gave you like a $10 credit, and I got some VC on like the deducted weekend. I don't know, this is a few months back, and I even feel guilty about that, but I'm a big spender where I can't save up like 50k VC to have a pack opening, but I can save up like 12k and just open up a couple packs or upgrade my player a lot. So that's why you won't see me doing pack openings unless, I don't know, I get very patient one day. Anyways, continuing on with this method. What you really want to do is just be a good teammate offensively, and defensively you just want to foul as quickly as possible. And this is because, as I mentioned earlier, they will throw you out with 6 fouls. Occasionally, they'll screw up for some reason, and you'll stay in with 6 fouls. I don't know if I showed it in this video, but I've gotten that a few times where I've drawn my 6th foul, and they keep me in. But all you need to do at that point is you call a timeout, or someone has to commit a turnover. Whenever there's a dead ball, they'll actually take you out. So it's not that frustrating. Anyways, by doing this, you can make a decent amount of VC. For instance, in one game for me, the base pay is 220 VC. That's a contract I signed before my off-season. You can kind of choose how much you want. You can negotiate with the team. But I only made 220 a game, and now I'm making 280 because I simulated a season after I made this video. But anyways, you get that 220 plus however much for getting the teammate grade and whatever. For some reason, I don't think it shows up when the game is ended. That I don't think it adds to my VC. I don't know why. I did end up getting it later on, but sometimes it glitches on and doesn't give it. But right here, 358, and this is about 4 minutes of gameplay. Therefore, by continuing this on, extrapolating this data, you could, on average, make probably around 5K an hour, which still isn't that great compared to previous methods, but this is the best method there is right now. I've seen other methods where you play as hard as you can up until the third quarter and then you get asked to be subbed out. However, this does not always work as they don't let you sub out all the time, and this does take probably at least 20 minutes of effort, and you end up getting maybe 800 to 1000 VC compared to this where you get about 350 VC per 4 minutes. In that same 20-minute span, you'd get about 1500 VC, which is a pretty nice amount of money to get for this. Now, this also can help you because if you get any kind of achievements during this, such as games played, 3-pointers made, that also adds to your VC, and over time you'll see this will grow. Now in off-season days, what I always try to do is I try to get guys who either give me money or something important. A lot of times I'm choosing the guys who give me good stuff for my team because I play my team a lot. So you're going to see me going after guys who give me my team cards that I don't have. That's why I don't go after like Kevin Love because I already have his card even though I like him. But worst case scenario, I do try to do the things where you build a connection with other people, because when you do that, you get more fans. Now right here, it seems kind of stupid that I just simulated a bunch of games. I missed out on a lot of VC, but this is because I really do strive for those off-season days, or off-game days. I don't even know what they're whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Because if, at least in my opinion, those are the most important to building VC. As yeah, you can get probably 400 VC if you do your best in these games, but in those off-season days, if you're lucky, they might throw you those local offers. You see them where they offer you like $300 to show up to one event. So that's really easy right there. But other times I got really lucky and I got hit with a Jordan offer. If I showed up to 6 events, you get 2,500 VC. That took me about 20 minutes to do through simulating games because I got lucky and I got a triple back-to-back-to-back off, which I am simulated to right here as well. So that I was able to pound that out real quick. If not, there's other offers like the Kia offer they just offered me. At least the connection wise, I can make probably 2K VC by going to all of it. Of course, it's not gonna be instantaneous, but you start off giving you about 250, then it was like 700, then they give you 1,000. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I do that over and over and over. And in case you're wondering why my guy looks so different, I don't know, I want to change him up, and I've been traded a crazy amount, just to let you know, in case any of you care about my player. Originally, he was drafted by the Bulls, and I just got really bored and just asked to trade to a bunch of different teams. He played for the Sixers, the Celtics, the Kings, I believe, maybe even the Jazz. I don't remember at this point. I just asked for so many trades and signed with different teams. But anyways, you're going to see me do the method again once again right here, where I just foul out as quickly as possible. And here's an instance where I say do not always go after the ball, because Elfrid Payton just fires the ball to this randomly generated guy. And even though it doesn't go against me, I did just waste some time. And I'm kind of get antsy when this happens. But anyways, this is the easiest way and the best way to get VC. I mentioned there's other methods such as playing to the third quarter and asking to be subbed out where you keep your VC, but this usually does not work for me for some reason. And another way that I actually suggest, but it does take longer, but you're guaranteed a little bit more VC, is you play really hard for the first quarter. You get up to like an A minus around that range, and then you just foul out after that. That's because your teammate grade will be higher, and teammate grade counts for a decent amount of your VC earned. So if you're able to get a good teammate grade and foul out or be out of the game, you can make a lot of VC pretty quickly. However, this does take more time, and for this video, I just want to show you the quickest method possible. Now, outside of this physical game, you can do other things such as have the 2K mobile app. You can get this on the App Store or Google Play, whatever. I have an iPhone, so I just use the App Store. I've been using this app for about 3 or 4 years. I'm not sponsored by 2K and trying to pitch for them, but this is actually very useful, as you can make upwards of, let's see, like 2K a day, plus pick and win, which is you pick how many teams or pick which teams are going to win. You get 50 VC if you choose it right. And considering there can be up to 13 games a day, at least that I believe that's the most. I'm not positive. Let's just say it's 13. That's 650 if you get it perfectly. Of course, you're probably not going to, but you can make a lot of money because even though they deducted the total rewards you can get from it, because beforehand you could make, I think it was like 3K a day just off this card game where you pick 3 cards, you put it together, and what happens is if you have 3 cards in of the same, they double your amount. So you can make 3K by picking up all 500s, but they dropped it down to 250 now. So you can still make 1500 VC pretty easily. They also have these quick games that every game you play you get 50 VC. You can play up to 10 to get VC for it, so you can get 500 from that. There's pick and win as well, which is 50 VC per game that you got correct. And then there's other goals that give you VC, which I've even attempted for. That game's not that fun, but it's a really good way to get VC. And maybe you actually enjoy those kind of games. I don't know. And me personally, I do not. But anyways, that's how I get a lot of my VC, and that's how I open up a lot of packs, because usually what I do is I get enough for a smaller pack. I don't remember the actual names, like the Anthony Davis pack that's like 1900 VC or just underneath it. I'll open that up and just cash out everything I pick up from it, unless I get a really decent player. But for the most part, I'll like sell everything and just make a decent on profit off of it. Anyways, that's how I make all my VC, and the easiest way to get VC within this game. I just wanted to bring this up because I feel like it's very useful. I see people posting out there, and some of them are just not the most efficient or the best ways to do it. I mentioned the one way that I saw a video on where a guy claimed it was the best way, and it was the one where I mentioned you play really hard for 2 quarters or 3 quarters and you have to be subbed out. And yes, that probably is the way that you get the most VC, including accolades right there. 310 VC, you're right about it. But the thing is, that takes a while, and you're not guaranteed to get subbed out, so you might end up playing a whole game, which for me, because my guy's a starter averaging like 30 something minutes a game, that's going to take you almost probably 45 to 50 minutes, and I'd much rather just take about 4 minutes to play a game and get about, I don't know, 350 VC, and occasionally I might pick up an accolade for setting good screens and other stuff like that, as that is a good way to do it as well. And another little tip, if you have nothing at all, like they have no endorsements and no connections, do the practice mode, because the practice mode not only makes your guy better, which will most likely give you a better contract and anything else that's better. You can get VC for taking shots in practice and making dunks, all this stuff. It's not a lot, but you can slowly rack it up. So this year, the theme for getting VC is just very slowly work towards getting as much VC as you possibly can. So anyways, guys, I've been talking for quite a while now, and right here I got the Kevin Durant offer, but I actually got this quick little offer from Mitchell and Ness, I believe. And I believe I ended up taking this offer because I made 500 VC off of it. So anyways, guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Give me a like if you're going to use this, or comment down below any tips you have for me, or what you think about any of these strategies. Anyways, guys, please subscribe for more 2K content, and make sure to share with your friends, as it'll really help me out. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.